Hello and welcome to another one of our weather videos. But today we are looking at a ton of severe weather over the course of the next few days with Winter Storm Jett just around the corner. But first, if we look at today's storm outlook, you can see that we're currently looking at possible tornadoes over here in California. Then if we look at the flood outlook, you can see that the flood outlook is the most severe with a giant area of very high risk of flash flooding over here in California. And in this blue area, we have a high risk of landslide, so make sure to be very careful for that. But then all of the California coast is just looking at a ton of flash flood risk. And then we're also looking at by Saturday, we're going to have another big problem where we have a 90% chance of a tornado outbreak within Louisiana, Alabama, and western Alabama, and then Mississippi. Then we have a high tornado risk throughout this giant area of the south, and then possible tornadoes just surrounding it where we will possibly go live. And then if we finally look at Saturday's flash flood outlook, you can see that we have this giant area where we are expecting flash flooding. And then just all throughout the eastern U.S., we're looking at flash flooding. Then if we look at the snowfall map, you can see that we're currently looking at a ton of snow over here by the west coast, where we're looking at up to above 4 feet, especially around here in California and scattered throughout here. Then we have a ton of snow over here with up to a foot, especially in New York. But we're looking at Winter Storm Jett being a giant coast-to-coast storm. Then if we look at our ice forecast, you can see that we have a giant area that will be getting freezing rain from Winter Storm Jett, where we'll have this extra dangerous area starting down here in North Carolina and going all the way up to New Hampshire. So be careful for that. But then we're going to have the most dangerous conditions around here in central Pennsylvania with up to 0.75 inches. Finally, looking at the radar, you can see that we're currently looking at some very severe storms down here in the south by Georgia from the remains of that giant tornado outbreak we had yesterday. And then we also have these severe storms in California with heavy snow. But then if we have the radar get going, you can see Winter Storm Jett starts to move eastward very fast with some severe storms by Kentucky on Saturday and some snow up in the north. But then we just have all these severe storms going on as Winter Storm Jett eventually moves out by Monday. And then we're going to have a second winter storm, which will make its way down south, being another one of those southerly winter storms. And then we're just going to have some more severe storms and heavy snow throughout the U.S.